Okay, so I know that as long as I follow the directions in order to get over to that, place, I just need to go through here. And then, huh? What the? Oh, why is it so cold? Huh? Wait a minute. It feels cold and dark. Why does it feel cold and dark? Are they after me?
You can come out, child. I mean no harm.
Sorry. I don't really talk to strangers all that much.
Curious why a small child would be doing in a place like this.
I was just on my way over to a place to try and figure something out as to how I got to this world, but I was told to go through this direction to get there faster. Didn't realize there would be someone else here.
I've just recently arrived myself. I'm actually in search of someone close and important to me.
Close and important? Oh. Well, who are you looking for?
I am searching for my long-lost sister, Yina. I've only just arrived here, in search of her.
I haven't met anyone called Yina before. But I hope you do find her, though, soon.
Is that fear I see in your eyes, child?
No. Again, I just said, don't really talk to strangers all that much.
Well, it is good you should not speak to strangers, but I guess it is also rude not to introduce oneself.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Yina.
Interesting little name. I am Mordred.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Mordred. Though, it's also kind of interesting, too, that you almost sound like, my friend Mr. Draco.
Unfortunately, I do not know this Draco person.
Yeah.
I am me.
Yeah, he's definitely taller, but has really darker hair, has dark red armor on. You almost kind of sound like him, except you sound a lot more calmer, and your aura's kind of cold.
I do apologize for that. That I hardly have control over. I have to be this way in order to maintain control over myself.
Huh. Understandable. Yeah, as for me, thankfully nobody tried to make me cry, otherwise I would have a very hard time controlling my power.
Power by emotion is difficult and dangerous.
Yeah.
That I know too well, dear child. But still, little children should not be wandering around alone. You may find people not like me that will not attack our sight.
I know what you mean, but still though. I was able to at least I've just been exploring around because I want to get to know this world a little better.
So what brings you to this world, young one?
Well, a while back I made a wish because after I woke up on Christmas Day, there was no one around. And so I made a wish to find a place where people won't hate me and that at least people are okay with me. And then I ended up here. There have been some people who have been whispering whenever I mention my name, but however, it turned out they instead treat me like they either knew me or they at least know how to handle a kid like me.
Interesting. Normally people do that if it involves time and space.
Time and
Curious,
space.
but there's something else I detect from you, child. It would seem you and I are not so different. Tell me, are you happen to be a fallen angel?
Yeah, I'm part fallen angel and part fox.
Fascinating. I too am a fallen angel on my father's side.
Wait. You are? Yeah, I get it from my daddy too. Well, most of it.
Your father must be very powerful.
Yeah,
It seems you inherited something of his.
Everyone calls him the Angel of Death. But he's just my daddy. Just been working too hard.
Very interesting. Well, I hope I put you more at ease knowing that you're not alone in this realm.
Definitely a little bit. Especially because, well, besides those back at home, I haven't ran into another fallen angel yet.
Well, at least you know one now. But a word of advice, dear child. You may consider me a friend, and I would be honored by that. However, I'm pretty sure there will be others that will treat me differently because of what I am.
Because you're a fallen angel?
Not just because of fallen angel, because some believe that I am have evil intent.
Well...
Because I plan to kill my sister for what she did.
What did she do?
It's because of her our mother was executed by my father.
But how do you know she is responsible for that?
It's a little hard to talk to a child about, but let's just say, long story short, my sister and I are only half siblings. We have different fathers.
Well, I can understand if
and I thought she was long dead because of what my mother told me. But I found out she was alive. So I've been searching the multiverse for her to exact my revenge.
Okay, so you're blaming her because your mother was what they call unfaithful.
That was on my parents. I was very fond of my mother. I loved her very much. But to know that she betrayed my father that way. Eventually, yes, I found out everything, but still. In a way, she betrayed me and pushed me away.
Well, honestly, honestly, I would not blame... If I was in a situation like you, I wouldn't blame my sister for what my mommy did. I would be angry at my mommy. But, however, her getting executed is a bit too overkill. Rather, instead, they should have what they call a divorce instead. And that way, at least, you would be able to get away from mommy and be able to get your sister away from her. But since your mom did say that your sister was gone, it's not necessarily your sister's fault that your mom died.
So young and innocent. I actually kind of missed that.
Well, because technically...
But unfortunately, you would never understand.
In a way, I sort of understand. Not the betrayal part, but having, in a way, kind of having a sibling. Because, well, I'm an only child, but I hang around with my cousin, Rosie-chan. But a lot of people keep calling us sisters. But if, however, her mommy did something very, very evil, or if my mommy did something very evil, yeah, we would be mad at them. Maybe we would hate them. But the thing is, we wouldn't let it affect us. If we get separated, we need to know by our heart on whether or not the other is alive. His real siblings, they know if the other is alive just by looking through your heart and knowing who really is at fault for it.
Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of heart anymore. It has been encased in ice for many years. So I would never know those feelings anymore.
Well, maybe there's a reason why. Maybe if you want your heart back the way it should, I say still look for your sister, but see if you really want her dead or if you still blame her. If it really isn't her fault, then I'm sure you won't be able to feel that cold feeling in your heart anymore, or at least not as much. And then you two could be able to have that bond that you once had before your mom lied.
For a young one who's pure and innocent, but yet wise above her years.
Well, I'm only 500.
You definitely have intrigued me, little one.
Yeah. Well, it's something that I know that there was an old teaching that had been taught to us for a long time. That I know my mommy has told me, what my auntie Marina told me. When it comes to families and bonds, it doesn't necessarily have to always be by blood, but rather through the bond. Through who you could be able to see around you within 1,000 years from now.
I will definitely take your words to heart, young child. But we shall see if your words will prove truth or not. I suggest you be on your way, little one. You may not find someone as kind as me out here. You best not run away from those taking care of you either. You don't want to worry those that you've come to know here, do you not?
I won't, but they know I'm out and about. I still have to get back to that place that I appeared at. Because I need to figure out if that wish really did come true, or if it was what they call a coincidence.
Well, I hope you find your answers. But Maybe, in a way, you are right, but I will know when I see her again.
Okay. But... And plus, also, although from a family... I know I talked about family stuff, but also... Gotta remember too, from a warrior's perspective as well. If your sister doesn't raise her sword, don't raise your sword either. Instead, make your presence known. If she raises her sword, it's a call for battle. Or a call of defense. If she doesn't raise her sword, then just simply talk.
A young one that knows the ways of the warrior. You would make a fine warrior yourself one day.
Well, I do know how to wield a sword, and plus my sensei has taught me a lot about how to be a warrior and how to hold up the honor of one.
I shall still take your words under advisement. I think it's best you be off now, young one.
Okay.
Until we meet again, dear child.
And telling me it again, Mr. Mordred. I wish you luck in finding her.
Thank you.
At least I now know the difference between cold and evil. He's definitely not a bad guy. Maybe he just misunderstood. But hopefully maybe his sister can help him. Alright. Let's see, just gotta go over here and then I should be there soon. Back to fact, make real love